Ready? We're on YouTube. Os. Welcome everybody to the Yin Yang Wolf Pack. Fuck, man. Every time I do it, I feel like it's been too long. It's been too long since we've been here. Literally did a stream earlier today, debriefing our infield with AZD. And it goes directly into what I'm trying to what I want to discuss today, which is you must. Oh fuck! Let me do the introduction. Everybody, welcome to the Yin Yang Wolf Pack. If you're here, that means you're a wolf. That means you're part of the pack. That means that you are part of the group, the tribe, the team. What does that mean? That means that you're not alone, and it means that somebody here wants you to win as well. You may have never had anybody in your life that wanted you to win. Now you fucking do. Now you have that now at this very moment right now. So congratulations. However the fuck you made it here, you're exactly where you need to be. Okay, so what I want to discuss today is let me give the little bit of background. So last night I went out with AZD, who is my sensei, in this game, really in this fucking game of life. Like, it's the game of mindset, of communication, of relationships, which is what the fuck your life is. What else is your life if it's not how you're thinking, how you're speaking to people, and the relationships that you're developing? That's your job. That's your mindset develops also your body, right? Your health. And then it also develops your finances, your relationships with your employer, with your employees. Well, how do you sell your business to people if you're an entrepreneur, which everyone here should be? All of this is so important, man. And so, like I said, he's my sensei in the realm of life, really. And so what you need around you is people that are good examples. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you going out with on the weekends? Who are you working with during the week? If that is even like your set, way of being. What are the influences that are being put on you? What are you taking in? What is the information that you are getting? Are you getting good information? I talked about this last week of when you're scrolling through Instagram, what accounts are you following? What is the information that's being fed to you? But now, specifically, the people around you, what information are they feeding you? Are they feeding you good stuff? Are you living with your parents? Are they good examples of how to be? Unfortunately, for most of us, not really. Probably fucking no. Now, we've had to look elsewhere, right? For examples, our teachers, unfortunately, they were not it. Like in fucking school. Our parents, unfortunately, were not it growing up. More than likely, our family was not it. Now we've had to search and scour for somebody, like, give me some fucking guidance, man. Let me figure this shit out. Like, what is going on here? How can I live properly in this world? Which is really, I think, all we're trying to do. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to, what are the actions I need to take to get what I want out of my life? Now, the first thing you do when deciding this is find somebody who's doing something that you like, or find somebody who's successful at something that you want to do yourself. So I'm not going to go to a fat person and ask them how to get healthy and how to get strong and how to get, ripped. I'm going to go to a person who is fucking ripped, who knows, who has demonstrated it with their life, how to accomplish something. And now let me go to that person. Now let me pay that person money because I want to learn what the fuck they know. Or at least for them to help me, or to, give me some advice, or to figure this thing out. But you're not going to find what you want from the people that don't have that thing. If you do not have love in your heart, you cannot give love to others. If you do not have money, you cannot fucking give people money. Like, if you're not good at finances, then you're not going to be able to give someone good advice as to what to do with their finances, what to do with their money. So we need to decide, who do we have around us? Okay? Who is around you? Are they good influences? And even that word, I think, is kind of lame, right? Like influencers, what is it? Influencer, fucking Instagram or whatever. But no. What are the influences that you are taking in? When people say when you're on drugs, they say that you're under the influence. You're under the influence of the drug. You're under the influence of alcohol. What are you under the influence of? Who are you under the influence of? Is it your parents? Probably. Like even now, as much, brainwashing as I've tackled, as I've defeated so far in his life, there's still a lot there that I was programmed with as a child that I'm having to dig in and scour and fucking rip out, like all the bullshit that was given to me. Like there are underlying belief systems that were created from your childhood, and hopefully they serve you well. Chances are they probably don't. And so you have to figure out which are the belief systems that you want to operate with in this world, such as religion, such as relationships, such as money. If your parents were poor and broke, how the fuck are they going to help you with money? Like, dude, bro. If your parents are not fit, how are they going to help you with health? If your parents are not fucking together, how are they going to help you on relationships, dude? Fuck, man. That's the problem, man. We lack examples. We lack proper examples of how to be in this world. And so we had to find them. And so now I've taken it upon myself to be that example. And I think you should do the same. Because why? There are people around you that need this shit, man. There are people that need a strong person around. So how about you be that person? How about you be the person that, hey, you need some help? Come talk to me. I got you. You have a little brother, you have a little sister, you have a cousin. Like that's how I view this thing. Like for my family, how can I be the best example? And so whenever I go back home, which I think I'm going to be coming home, maybe in a week or two, I'm going to be coming home and like, what is the best example of a son to my mother? What is the best example of an older cousin to all my little cousins? What is the best example of a brother to my sisters? Like that is where you should be coming at this thing from. So look at your life and see if you are that. Are you that example? Hopefully, yes. I 100% am. Like that, there's zero, I have zero doubts about that. However, I'm just getting started. This thing has just begun. I just turned 29. I am 29 years old and this thing is just barely beginning. I just became a lawyer a year ago. What the fuck? But I've been working my whole fucking life. As a child, I've been creating, moving, working to create this thing that exists before you now. This was not by accident. Me being in San Jose is not by accident. Me going to LA was not by accident. Being at Harvard was not by accident. I was born in Houston. That was the only fucking accident. Like, being born, to these people, I did not choose that. However, everything else, I've been choosing, I've been creating, I've been deciding, and here we are. So, part of this was inspired by, just my daily living. Like I get to go out with my mentor into the world and like see him do what he does best, which is fucking game, which is like interact with the world. How do you interact with the world? Like, but for real, like freely. How do you attract the people that you want in your life? Fuck, man. Like, wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you be able to want to go to any venue, any location, any place and know that you are the best candidate for a friend? You are the best candidate for a boyfriend. You are the best candidate for a fucking husband. You're the best candidate for a business partner. And how do you communicate that and make that shit a reality? You can do that. That is, if nothing else, I've learned that this thing is possible. Like we just needed to see somebody do it. I've seen somebody fucking do it in everything. So that means I can fucking do it too, motherfucker. So let me learn this thing. Let me practice. I'll go out to Vegas and I'm out with Eros. And I see this motherfucker just game the environment and just kill shit. And it's like, fuck, he can do it. Let me learn with him. Let me figure this shit out. And like, this is the fruit of that. I get to experience these things that I've always wanted to do. Like, man, as a kid, don't you like for my character, for who I am trying to be, I think that shit is so dope. Now, maybe your thing is like you want to go fly planes or something. Okay, cool. Go talk to people that do that. For whatever reason, that is not my inclination. I don't really give a fuck about flying a plane or whatever. But if that's what I wanted to do, that's where I would be going to learn how the fuck to do that, because that's what I wanted to do. Me, I want to be good at my communication. I want to be good at my relationships. I want to be good at my body. And so here I am. All right. So this was inspired by Stoicism, as fucking most things are. I'm reading now Seneca's On the Happy Life. Now, this is the Stoic Classic Collections. I don't know if this is reversed for you, so hopefully you can read this. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. I finished that already. Epictetus's Enchiridion, I believe that's how you pronounce that. Finished that already. Now I'm on the Happy Life. So I'm here at the I'm here towards the end of the book now, which is pretty cool. Man, I'm gonna need some new Stoic books. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Okay. I want to read this chapter that I read yesterday. It's very short. But in these past few paragraphs or sections, however you want to say it, he's been talking a lot about the people that are around you and how they affect you. So I want to start here. 18. Excuse me. The blessings of friendship. Of all felicities, the most charming is that of a, well, I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to have to decline this, unfortunately. Sorry. Of all felicities, well, here, let me text them. I feel bad. I'm going to send a text. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's that. The blessings of friendship. Of all, oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Let's see what the fuck is going on. Hello. What's up? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's do I don't know. Hello. Hi, how are you? Hello. Hi, how are you? I know, I could tell. Okay, let's do Tuesday. Let's do Tuesday the 16th. Okay. Tuesday the 16th. That works for me. Yeah, that's Tuesday. All right. Perfect. Awesome. Let's do like 9. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll work in the evening that day. So I don't have anything in the morning. 10 is fine, sure. Okay. I am streaming live right now. You're interrupting. I love you too. Okay. Bye. Jesus. That would have fucking kept going if I didn't answer. So okay, there we go. Now I have something on my schedule. That's cool. Let me put that in. Okay. Let's fucking talk about Stoicism. On the blessings of friendship. Of all felicities, the most charming is that of a firm and gentle friendship. Of all felicities, what does felicities mean? Let's figure that out. So me, because I know Spanish, feliz means happy. So what are felicities? Felicity, intense happiness. That's the first definition. The second is the ability to find appropriate expression for one's thoughts. That's a nice one. I like that. Start using that. A particularly effective feature of a work of literature or arts. The King James Version, thanks to its felicities of language, ruled supreme. So doing something effectively in literature. Wow, or art. That's good. That's nice. All right, so felicities. Intense happiness. Let's stick with that definition. Of all felicities, of all intense happinesses, the most charming, charming is like, when you charm somebody, that's a charming man. The most charming, the one that is most enticing, the one that you like the most. Of all intense happinesses, the one that you like the most is that of a firm and gentle friendship. Firm and gentle, those are really nice words. To be firm is like, hey, don't do that. But like but be gentle with it. Can you be firm and gentle at the same time? The most charming is that of a firm and gentle friendship. It sweetens all our cares. Sweetens, it makes it sweeter. Dispels our sorrows. That's nice. And counsels us in all extremities. That is what friendship does. It sweetens your cares. It dispels your sorrows. It counsels you in your extremities. Do your friends do that for you? Do your friends sweeten your cares? Do they make life sweeter for you? Do your friends dispel your sorrows? What was the last one? Do your friends counsel you in all extremities? Hell yeah. That's what your friends should do. If you had a friend, that is what your friend should do. Fuck yeah. They should make your life happier. They should take away all the bullshit. They should help you take away all the bullshit. And they should help you create what the fuck you want to do, man. That's what we're doing here, man. That's the game that we're playing here. This is Fight Club, but we're not fucking terrorist group or whatever, like destroying buildings or whatever. We're here to fucking get strong, man. Get good people around you. Become good, man. Become strong. Fuck yeah, do that shit. What else are you doing? Why are you hanging out with these people who don't help you, man? Why are you hanging out with fucking bums and drunks and druggies and shit? Why? What is that doing for you? They're not doing shit for you, man. Kick them to the fucking curb. Yeah, maybe they're your friends since fucking kindergarten, but since kindergarten, they've been fucking holding you down. What the fuck? Why? Why are you allowing this thing to happen? Because you're like afraid you're going to be alone? Dude, it's better to be alone than to be with someone who's fucking poisoning you. Do you want to be poisoned for the rest of your fucking life? Or do you want to be free of these fucking chains? And then you want to find people that actually have their shit together. Now, like attracts like. So if you don't have people around you like that, it's probably because you don't have your shit together yourself. But motherfucker, you have to start something. You have to figure something out. And the first thing is, it's really funny. Whenever I first got into the red pill community or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like basically strong men talking about being strong and like not being apologetic for it, they had this thing called monk mode, which is really funny. So monk mode would be like a certain period of time where you kind of like disconnect from the world and like focus on yourself and focus on, working out and reading a lot. And those are basically the two things, and like building your business, like they like focus on that. Motherfucker, I'm a monk. My life is monk mode. I'm not just doing it for like a month or like, a couple months or like, that is my life, man. That is what Jai Guru Dev means. Praise to the teachers. It means Jai Guru Dev, my fucking AZD, for creating this lifestyle, the lifestyle of the fucking monk. My life is monk mode. All I do is hang out with monks. All I do is go out into the world and fuck shit up with other monks. Like, dude, come on. This shit's so beautiful, man. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do than create you. Create what the fuck you want. I've been to the gym 7 times in the past 7 days. I've been to the gym every single fucking day. Why? Because I'm trying to build this thing again. Like, it starts and it stops and it starts and it stops. Motherfucker, here we are again. I'm here to create this body. Now, it's not fucking, after a week of going to the gym, it's not like I'm going to, have fucking be super ripped, but it is about the consistency and it's about the mindset of the consistency, the mindset of the discipline. And what was that? Because of my teacher. So hopefully you have people around you that are helping you in this way. And if not, how about now? Here, I'm telling you right now that you need to be disciplined. You need to be consistent. Whatever it is that you're doing, do that shit consistently. If you want to get good at it, if you want to be the best at it, which you should be, why the fuck would you not want to be the best? You have to do it consistently. So number 1 would be the health, for sure. Now, number 2 is really what we're talking about is the people you're around. The people you're around have to also be consistent. Or if they are not, you, by being that example, you create that for them. Okay, so what does friendship do? It sweetens all our cares, dispels our sorrows, counsels us in all extremities. Nay, if there were no other comfort in it than the bare exercise of so generous a virtue, even for that single reason, a man would not be without it. Like if it was just to do those things, that is why you should have friendship. However, there are plenty of other fucking reasons. But have people around you that help you, man. Like for real. Beside that, it is a sovereign antidote against all calamities, even against the fear of death itself. Friendship is a sovereign antidote against all calamities. If you're going through bullshit, if you fucking lost your job, if you fucking got broken up with or something, your friends are there as an antidote to these calamities. Now, sovereign, what does sovereign mean? I think I have an idea. Like sovereign means like to have power. If I'm not mistaken, like a sovereign state, like they are in charge of themselves as opposed to like a colony. Sovereign. Sovereign, a supreme ruler, especially a monarch. A former British gold coin, oh wow, worth £1 sterling, now only minted or commemorative purposes. So those are nouns. Adjectives. Possessing supreme or ultimate power. Yeah. So beside that, it is a sovereign antidote. So it is an antidote that possesses supreme or ultimate power. Fuck. Beside that, friendship is a sovereign antidote against all calamities. Now, I remember sometime a year ago, me and my girlfriend broke up, my ex now. And dude, it hurt, man. That shit hurts. It sucks. You don't want to go through that shit, man. But you do want to go through that shit because you need to learn. There's so much to learn. All of the, this goes back to, man, if you've been around since, when I was reading Khalil Gibran to you, pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. You go through pain so that you can release the understanding that is hidden within. So I had to go through it. And luckily, I had friends around me to help soften the calamity, to help antidote the calamity. And what did they do, man? They told me the same shit that I'm telling you now. Motherfucker, keep working out. Keep reading, keep meditating, keep working on your shit. Like, there's nothing else to do. And as you make yourself better and better and better, you will create more opportunities for yourself, for you to get whatever it is that you want. And then, as usual, as is the way things work out, is they always come back around. They always come back around. There's like, I've yet to see it not happen. Oh, why is that? Because I continue working on me. I'm not worse than I was a year ago. Holy shit, bro. I'm like, fuck, a year ago today, literally a year ago today. Oh man. It's kind of, I look at a year ago me and it's like kind of cringy. Like, oh my God, like I was like that, dude. Fuck, I've evolved so much. I've only gotten better at my communication, only gotten better with my body. I've only gotten better with my job. Like, fuck, I've just continued to grow and grow and grow. I'm only making more money. Like, that is why you want good friends around. But we are not to number our friends by the visits that are made us, and to confound the decencies of ceremony and commerce with the offices of united affections. So he's talking about, you have to be able to differentiate like how you measure this thing. We are not to number our friends by the visits that are made, like by how many times we see them, and to confound the decencies of ceremony and commerce. Like ceremony and commerce is like business, or like, doing something on ceremony, like because you have to, with the offices of united affections. What's an affection? A gentle feeling of fondness or liking. So don't confuse how many times you see this person or how much business you've done with them by, like, don't confuse that with the fondness or the liking of that person. It's really funny. I have a friend, as an example, I have a friend who I was in a band with in high school. In middle school, we started playing in band together, like at school. And then we created our own band, and then we played like salsa together and did jazz and did all this shit. And then we went to separate colleges, and now he still lives in Texas. I live out here. We hardly ever talk, but when we talk, it's like we're united again. We have an affection for each other. We have a fondness, a liking. This is not gay, but it's like you should have people in your life like that. That like, oh, I haven't seen them in forever. But once you see them, it's like, bam, dude, what's going on? How are you? What the fuck is up? dude, let's go get a drink, let's go out, let's go do some shit. Like you have a fondness for them. Why? Because you like them. You're united in affection, as you're saying. So don't confuse how many times you see somebody with friendship. The way you measure this is by the united affections, your fondness for them, your liking. They like you like them. It's like, dude, hell yeah. Like that is what you want. You want people around that when you see them, it's like, yeah, what up? What's up, dude? It shouldn't be the person, oh, fuck, here comes this guy again. Nah, man. That's not how you want it. Caius Gracchus, and after him, Livius Drusus, fucking names, these are names, were the men that introduced among the Romans the fashion of separating their visitants. Some were taken into their closet, others were only admitted into the antechamber, and some again were fain to wait in the hall, perhaps, or in the court, so that they had their first, their second, and their third rate friends. Oh, wow. So they would bring friends in, like, okay, you get to go into here, you get to go that far, you get to go that far. But none of them true, only they are called so in course, as we salute strangers with some title or of respect at a venture. There is no depending upon these men that only take their compliment in their turn, and rather slip through the door than enter at it. He will find himself in a great mistake that either seeks for a friend in a place or tries him at a feast. So there's levels, right? There are people that are acquaintances. That's like a word that people use, right? He's an acquaintance. He's someone that I know, but like, are they really your friend? The great difficulty rests in the choice of him. There we go. The great difficulty rests in choosing him. That is to say, in the first place, let him be virtuous. Bam, let him be virtuous. For vice is contagious. There we go. Let your friend be virtuous, for vice is contagious. What is vice? Do y'all know what vice is? Vice is basically bad habits, gambling, drinking. If you're around, like drinking, gambling, and like drugs are typically your typical vices. Immoral or wicked behavior. Immoral or wicked behavior is contagious. Are the people you're hanging out with wicked, immoral? It's contagious. That means that's what you are. They say, tell me your 5 closest friends, I'll tell you who you are. All my 5 closest friends are monks. They all live here. Let him be virtuous, for vice is contagious. And there is no trusting the sound and the sick together. And he ought to be a wise man too. Wisdom, yes. If a body knew where to find him. But in this case, he that is least ill is best. In the highest degree of human prudence is only the most venial folly. So if you have like a choice of just a bunch of horrible people, choose the least horrible. He that is least ill is best. And the highest degree of human prudence is only the most venial folly. Okay, venial, I actually don't know what that means. These fucking Stoics, man, these old guys, they have all these dope ass words that we don't know what the hell they are. Venial, denoting a sin that is not regarded as depriving the soul of divine grace. We cannot prevent ourselves from dreaming of performing venial, if not mortal sins. So it's like, it's a sin, but it's not like so bad. Not one of the worst ones. It's not a mortal sin, but it's still a sin. And then folly is like another word for kind of like when you mess up, like folly. He committed a folly, did something bad. Lack of good sense, foolishness. Folly, foolishness. There you go. He that is least ill is best, and the highest degree of human prudence is only the most venial folly. That friendship where men's affection are cemented by an equal and by a common love of goodness, it is not either hope or fear or any private interest that can ever dissolve it. But we carry it with us to our graves and lay down our lives for it with satisfaction. Paulina's good and mine, says our author, we were so wrapped up together that in consulting her comfort, I provided for my own. And when I could not prevail upon her to take less care for me, she prevailed upon me to make more care for myself. By giving others comfort, I received comfort. By giving others love, I receive love. By giving others kindness, I receive kindness. So now we're going to flip it. I was playing Uno a couple weeks ago. Uno reverse. I've been talking about having good friends. How about being a good friend? Are you a good friend? Are you wicked or immoral? Do you have vices? Are you in venial folly? Are you in foolishness? Are you virtuous? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you wise? What do you have to offer your friend? What is your friendship worth? Like really, not to be like an asshole or anything, but like really, what does somebody gain from being your friend? For me, it would definitely be all those things. All I do is care about wisdom. All I do is care about my health. All I do is care about giving love, being kind, being successful, being ambitious. Like these are things that I have. I have ambition. I have success. I've succeeded so much in life, and I've failed so much in life. Like there's so many things where I fucked up, but you know what? I keep going. And for that reason, I am successful. It is because I've never stopped. I have that to give. I have that message of I have never fucking stopped. No matter how bad it fucked up, no matter how bad I failed, if I fucking failed some fucking exam, I think I failed like I think I failed like one exam ever in my life. And I remember it was the worst shit ever of my fucking life. But then I fucking continued with that motherfucker and never gave up. How about that? That is what I present to the world. That is what I have to offer as a friend. That example of being someone who never gave up and who continued going and going and going. And every time I went through some bad shit, I kept going and going and going. And I'm still fucking here. Even now, I'm experiencing some not very pleasant things. Who the fuck cares, man? I continue to go. And if you have me as a friend, you have that fucking example right next to you. Now, you look at yourself. Again, what do you offer? Love. How much do you love you, man? I hope it's a lot. I really hope it's a lot. And if you commit yourself to developing yourself and to evolving, then you will more and more love yourself. And then you can more and more love other people. And then they can more and more love you. And it's all just everybody's a fucking love. We're all fucking we're all hippies in this bitch. Develop what you need inside. It is not out there, my friend. It is not out there. You have this thing within you. This thing is inside. And you have to cultivate it. You have to grow it. You have to make this thing be who the fuck you are. And then as you become that thing, then you can give it as a gift to your friends. Me by being ambitious, I can give the gift of ambition. Me by having love for myself, I can give the gift of love. Me by being kind to myself, I can give the gift of kindness. Your mind is going to say a bunch of stupid shit all the time. You have to correct that motherfucker. You have to tell it, nope, that's not what it is. It is actually this. This is actually for my betterment. This is actually for my growth. Who the fuck cares what they did? Whatever that person did was their own fault, or rather, not their fault. It was their own decision. It was their own making from their past experiences, from their mindset, from how they view the world, from how people have treated them. It is because of that they treated you that way. But that has nothing to do with you or how you have to perceive it. I don't have to perceive it like that. Like I said, whenever I had a relationship and we broke up, it's like, fuck, that hurt. But you know what? It was for me to get better. And motherfucker, I'm so much better. And anytime any bad thing, quote unquote bad thing, has happened to you, you have the choice to tell the story about that thing. Now, whether or not it's true is actually irrelevant because you make it true by believing it. So, okay, so in college, the one class that I fucking failed, the one exam that I fucking failed, I remember being so down about it. Dude, it was like the worst thing. Because, dude, my whole life, all I gotten is fucking A's. Motherfucker, I made it to Harvard. Like I made it there. And then to get there and then like fucking fail an exam. Oh shit, man. It like burst my fucking bubble. However, did I fucking quit college? No. What did that do for me? It allowed me to see that this is not the fucking way to go. Number one, my studying was not proper. Obviously, if I didn't fucking pass the exam. Number two, the subject really wasn't something that I wanted to do. I probably shouldn't have been fucking taking that class anyway. And then it was after that I switched my major, and then I was fucking getting A's and B's the rest of the time. So what if I had passed that exam? And what if I had continued with that major? Then I would have been going into that thing which wasn't suited for me. However, because of that quote unquote failure, I was able to shift directions and then go into something that I wanted to do. And then do way fucking better and then graduate. Like graduate from the fucking top school in the fucking world. Like you choose to look at this thing however you choose to look at it. I could have looked at it as like the biggest horrible thing that ever happened in my fucking life. And at the moment, it felt like it, right? I was fucking, I don't know, 19, 18. At that moment, it felt like it was the worst thing that could have possibly happened. However, it caused the shift that put me on the right direction. Right? So if you fucking went through a breakup or if you went through a job fucking loss or something, like that person wasn't fucking right for you. How about you go fucking find the right person? That job wasn't fucking right for you. How about you go find the right fucking job? Right? Now, these are just viewpoints. These are just perspectives. You can choose the perspective. What is the perspective that helps you in your fucking life? That's the only thing that matters. I don't care if like, oh, well, maybe she fucking was the one in my fucking marriage. Like, bro, really? No. Or maybe that was the only job that I could have ever had that I would have been happy. Like, no, motherfuckers, dude. No, that's stupid. That's stupid as hell. If something didn't work out here, it's because it was not meant to work out. That's what, oh my God, the Stoics, that's all they fucking talk about is be happy with life exactly as it occurs. Why? Because it's your fucking life. It's exactly what's happening. It's exactly what you need. How do you know it's exactly what you need? Because it's what's happening. What is occurring in your life is exactly what you need at this very moment right now. Congratulations. God, the fucking fate, fucking the universe, everybody worked it out all perfectly for you to experience this so that you can learn from this so that you can grow. Bam. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my fucking girlfriend in fucking high school. Thank you, my girlfriends in fucking college. Thank you, my girlfriends fucking in law school. Thank you, my girlfriends in fucking like now. Thank you to all of them. Why? Because I learned so much and I grow from all of that. Thank you to all of the jobs I've had since fucking high school and fucking thank you to all of my teachers. Thank you to everything. There's only, I learned this from a magician. He said, gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Be thankful, motherfucker. Like, I know bullshit has happened. I know you've been through it. I know you've been hurt. Like, yes, dude, everybody's had that. We've all been fucking hurt. It's been really bad. It's probably still really bad. However, it's your life. So do you want to be ungrateful for your life or do you want to be grateful for your life? It's a very simple question and I think it has a very simple answer. Yes. Every day I go on a walk and I just list out things that I'm grateful for. And then I just come up with new shit every time. A lot of the things are recycled, right? I've done this so many times already. Like fucking hundreds of times. And so it's hard to think of new things, but there's always something new. There's always something to be grateful for. And a big part of that is my friends. I'm so grateful, man. Shit, I'm about to cry, man. I've been gifted so much. I've been gifted so much and I want to give it back. I want to give friendship. I want to give love. I want to give care. I want to give this feeling, man. I want the feeling of like having, I felt this many times in my life and I continuously feel it whenever I get to that state. And it's like that of power, of confidence, of being sure of myself. Like that feels good, dude. So how about that? How about I give that to the world? Give Can you be the type of person that is so confident that you're gonna make it happen? Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Even when like shit has felt bad, I've always known, dude, I'm gonna get through it. It's going to happen. And so how about be grateful for this? That is your teacher. The Stoics say the obstacle is not in the way, it is the way. The obstacle becomes the path. Whatever bullshit you're going through, that is your teacher. Thank you. J Guru Dev. J Guru Dev, thank you to all my teachers. J Guru Dev, my obstacles. J Guru Dev, my problems. What if you went through life and it was all super duper easy and you never had to work at anything? What if I walk into class when I was 6 years old and they handed me the black belt that fucking day? Oh, bro, what the fuck? Imagine. What if as soon as I picked up the saxophone, I was able to play anything I fucking wanted? What if as soon as I walked into Harvard, they handed me the degree on the first day? What if I went to law school and they handed me the degree on the first day? Why? Motherfucker, earn it, bro. I had to go through all of that to earn all of that shit. What if I walked into the bar exam, did nothing, and they just say, hey, you're a lawyer? What if I went to the second bar exam and they're like, oh, here, you're a lawyer again? No, man, no. I had to study. I had to learn. I had to practice. I had to go through the effort, go through the pain, go through the obstacles. J Guru Dev, all of my fucking problems, man, because they created me. They created you, man. Be thankful for these things. Or what? Be ungrateful? That's not a good formula right there, dude. The word is actually like disgusting to me. Like even saying it, like be ungrateful, like fuck, that's nasty. No, man. Gratitude is the attitude. What is your attitude? That of gratitude. I am grateful for everything. I'm grateful for this home. I'm grateful for these fucking books, man. I'm grateful for this book. I'm grateful that I have water. Dude, I have light in here. I have internet. I have a laptop. I have a cool desk. I have these beads. Like, I'm grateful for my fucking beads, man. Why? These were given to me from my center. That I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that he was like, hey, you know, we're playing this game here, and I think you should have these beads because I think you earned it. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Every time I wear these, I have like a little bit of pride. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I earned these motherfuckers. And I have some other beads over there from another one of my centers. And I have another bead over there, some other beads over there that I bought from a friend because they're sick as fuck. So I'm grateful for all of these things, man. So how about you take on the practice? So maybe at this point, it's like so bad that it's very difficult for you to be grateful. There's your practice. It's not like you're just going to become a master at this thing by not practicing. Practice. Can you be grateful for this bullshit that you are faced with? I can't. Bro, recently, literally within the past week, I've had like some real major bullshit that really fucked with me. However, throughout the whole thing, I knew that this is exactly what I needed. I was like, bro, this is the moment. This is now. This is where I practice all of this shit. This is where I can be grateful. Yeah, thank you. 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 And now I've pushed through it and now it's been resolved. And so I'm grateful that I experienced that because now I know that whenever I'm faced with something like that, I can get through it and I can surpass it. And I can be grateful for it because it's not going to defeat me. The only way that you're defeated is by you accepting fucking defeat. Otherwise, I'm still alive and I'm still fucking here, dude. You're still alive. You're still here. We're going to keep going. I am not defeated unless I accept the defeat. You are not defeated unless you accept the defeat. I would not accept defeat. Therefore, I cannot be defeated. Therefore, I am undefeatable. Therefore, I am invincible. And so are you. Okay, I think I'm about to finish this up. We have a few minutes. Who's here? Who's here? Powerhouse. What's up, Powerhouse? If you, I don't know how much you caught of any of this. So if anything struck you, you can go ahead and unmute. But I'm about to finish up very quick.
Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, I was on and off hearing because, you know, it's Sunday and I'm doing some normie shit, but I am capturing some of what you're saying, bro. What stood out to me right now and what you're saying is that you want to give back, you know, your friendship, your essence. I mean, what you're doing right now is like that of a really good friend. You know, I'm sure there's nicer, fancier words that I can use to say a really good friend. But you know what you're doing right now is sharing this knowledge, this point of view. I mean, it's just so much richness in your expression right now that it's like, damn, I'm gonna walk out of this conversation feeling better. And I know that's true for everyone that would tap into this, bro. So I
Mhm.
mean, what friend does that for you, you know? And today I had a situation with somebody online that you know considered himself my friend. I never actually considered that person a friend, but I'm like, damn, dude, like how many of those fake friends are there out there, you know? And so for you to say I want to extend my friendship and the level of communication knowledge that you have, and fuck, dude, you're elite. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I mean, fuck, you only got one fail in your whole goddamn life, bro. It's like, I mean, sorry, goddamn life. I mean, in your whole life, that's fucking dope, dude. Like, that's a bad motherfucker, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my life, I've had fails, D's and C's and shit. So, for me to have gotten a B, it was almost like getting an A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, that's crazy, bro. I grew up with very low standards. You know, just fucking graduate. As long as you graduate high school, you know what I'm saying? And so, it's a correlation of the unawareness. You know, the unawareness that's out there
Mhm.
in the way we behave, in the way we communicate, and to be able to you know, for someone of your caliber say, hey, I'm willing to be your friend. I like, you know, I'm not gonna obviously overextend myself, but you know, I'm here. If you're a good person, I'm here. You know, so I can befriend you if you want to befriend me, type shit. And you know,
Yeah.
I'm fortunate enough to call you my brother.
Hell
so
yeah. That's
so
even better. Hell yeah.
oh the fuck, you know, that's it, bro. We're for life. You know, that's really
Absolutely.
that's really how I want to carry all my relationships. You know, I've had too many of those fake ones, like the one I was just sharing with you just a few moments ago. That's just fake, you know. But it's not their fault though. I don't even have no kind of room for judgment for them, or any kind of feeling for it. It's just fuck. They just don't know. They
Mhm.
just don't know. And so why am I gonna hold any kind of energy towards that? It's just it is what it is, and you know that's why we have our own society, our own circle. It's called IMC Nation, and everything else outside of IMC Nation is second to none. I mean, if we could save a few, and by through our communication and our value,
Mhm.
character, morals, ethics, and they come on board, hell yeah, just you know, advita macupum,
Hell
and
yeah.
be about it. You know, they have to be about it, and so you're about it, bro. Ultimately, you're about it, and you know, this here just be you being online right now is being about it. So fuck yeah, bro. I'm proud of to call you my brother.
Fuck, man. Thank you. I'm proud to call you my brother, man. It's like we've already shared some dope ass experiences both here in San Jose and like in Las Vegas. It's like, you know what, this shit's a dream, man. It's like I wouldn't want to be sharing these experiences with anybody else. Like other men that are strong, that are powerful, that have that same yearning for wisdom that I have. It's like, and we just want to learn and get better. And throughout that, we can create some fucking magical experiences. What the fuck? Like we've already done so much magic, you know? And we just got started like not even a year ago, like not really, you know, until like probably a year ago. And so this thing is only beginning, man. It's only getting better, it's only getting stronger. And like, yeah, the whole point of this topic, what the title of this thing was, friendship, because I've been kind of, you know, ruminating on this for a while, and this is the part that I'm reading right now in Seneca. So like I think it just all makes sense. And so yes, like you have to be a good friend, man. And I wholeheartedly want to be that, and I strive for that. And so we have to start by being good friends to ourselves. And I'm very thankful to have you as a friend. Like you've helped me in so many different ways already. And then, you know, even earlier this week, you're like offering me more stuff to, like, you know, and I appreciate it, man. Like you're the fucking man. So I'm glad to call you brother. I'm glad to call you a friend. Thank you, Powerhouse.
Absolutely, brother.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I'm a little bit over time now. So thank you everybody for tuning in. However you got here, this was the Yin Yang Wolf Pack.